Okay, so now we got one building under our belt. It's time to start adding on more buildings. So we're going to make like a city, and then I'll show you how to make it look like the buildings are made out of glass, and we can do posters. We can even make Superman flying above, and we can do all kinds of stuff. But we need to create more buildings. So there's a couple tricks that are going to make things go a lot faster and a lot easier. So trick number one is I'm going to start from the inside. So I'm going to start from the closest area to the center and work my way out. So I'm not going to draw anything out here first. I'm going to kind of stay closer. So I'm going to do a building that's going to kind of straddle both the left side and the right side because it goes over this line here. And I'm going to show you how this works. So I selected the top of the building again, and I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to go to Stroke, just like I did before, because I need to actually draw it. And I'm going to hit OK. We're going to make it 10. And then I'm going to deselect. So Command D. Now, when I go to draw the lines, I have a problem. If I connect this corner, you see it goes right through that building. I don't want that. So I need to step backwards, and that is Command Option Z. So if I hold down Command Option, then hit Z, it'll let me step backwards, or I can go to Edit, step backwards. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take something called the Magic Wand tool. It's this one right here. It looks like a magic wand, and you'll notice if I click in the white here, you see it's selecting everything outside the buildings, including outside this one. So now if I take my line tool, and I'm going to start here on the corner, and remember, you can zoom in if you'd like, and I connect it to the center, see how it skipped over the building? And I go like this. And again, I'm going to go to the center line. And so you can see it just skipped right over that building. If I zoom in tight on this area, whoa, that's pretty tight. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So again, I'm holding Option. And say I want to put like a little courtyard here in front. What I'm going to do is take my line tool, and right here at the end of this building, I'm going to draw a line that goes straight across like this. And then now I'm going to erase this section. I have a couple options. One would be the eraser tool. And I can set it for block. I don't want it to be pencil around, but I can set it for block. And then I can very carefully go across like this. And then I can erase it. Or I can make a rectangle using my select tool, which I think is a lot faster. But I'm going to make a rectangle, and then I'm also going to lop off this little part here. And then when I zoom out, see how it starts looking like two buildings? And then that's how we do it. So if I want to make a third building, which I obviously do, I'm going to take my Magic Wand tool. I'm going to select outside these two buildings. Sorry, no, I'm not. I was just kidding. We're going to do that later. I have to make the rooftop first. So I'm going to make a rooftop that kind of goes like this. And then I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to go to Stroke again, just like we did before. And then now that I deselected, now I'm going to take the Magic Wand tool, select outside the other two, and then take my line tool. And again, I'm going to start in this corner. I'm going to connect to here. You'll see it does not go through that building, which is perfect, which is exactly what I want. Then I'm going to go here, connect to here, and then I'm going to go here and connect to this one. You can see down here there's a little tiny corner, but the nice part is I can just take my eraser and I can just click once, and I'll wipe it out. And so now there's the beginning of my buildings, and I can keep going. You can see on this one, I messed up a little bit because you can see that's not quite in the corner. If that happens, I can either erase it, or I can step backwards, which is again Command Option Z.